What's up guys, Lvladen here, and today I'm coming at you with a video on the Midnight Alpha Realms. We're going to take a look at my current favorite build for Ret. I'm back playing the 1 minute wings build, except this time it's actually as Templar. Now, a lot of the talents have been, kind of slowly reworked a tad, sharpened up, polished up, but there's a couple more bugs that are remaining in the build, and that's currently Hammer of Wrath does not deal any increased damage over judgment, but we do still get a pretty new animation change. I kind of think that eventually, maybe by beta next reset, that this talent should be functioning. But right now it does only the same damage as judgment. It also does not currently get buffed by divine exaction either. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the build right here. The first thing that you'll note is I am playing both Judge, Jury, Executioner, Capstone Talent, and Crusade. Now, these abilities paired with Seal of the Templar here actually cause Final Verdict to absolutely crank during Wings. And you pair that with the middle talent of the Light Within Apex node, Avenging Wrath, increasing the damage of Final Verdict in Divine Storm by 20% further, with Seal of the Templar, with Crusade, with the 5% from Judge, Jury, Executioner, your Final Verdicts are absolutely slapping. So let me show you guys right here what the build or the burst rotation kind of looks like. We're going to hop in, we are going to apply our Holy Flames, and then we just literally send the damage immediately. We're going to Wings, Execution Sentence, Wake of Ashes into a Hammer of Light, and then we just tee off with 2 free Final Verdicts from the Judge, Jury, Executioner talent right here. All right, so let's do it. Blade, Wings, Wake, Hammer of Light, Final Verdict, Final Verdict, Final Verdict, Divine Toll, Final Verdict, Blade of Justice, Hammer of Wrath, Final Verdict, Hammer of Wrath, Hammer of Wrath, Final Verdict, couple Templar strikes, Final Verdict, and we're trying to use our Art of War stacks as fast as possible because it does actually do quite a bit of damage, the Light Within. I am kind of wondering if they're going to rename some of these talents because like they're all the Light Within, but number 3 Light Within talent does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, there is no recount yet on the beta, or the alpha rather. So I can't tell you guys how much DPS I'm doing, but what I can tell you is it looks like I'm doing a monstrous amount of damage compared to some of the other classes that I've played. So we shall see what it eventually looks like. But the combination of being able to macro together the 1 minute wings build along with the execution sentence and get the haste from Crusade and from Undisputed Ruling allows us to pump out so many Final Verdicts in that 1 minute wings window that I think this build could actually be more viable than the Radiant Glory alternative. Now I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the Radiant Glory alternative build that I have here. This build also really strong, but again, I think I like the other build more at the moment. So with the Radiant Glory build here, you can do one of two things. You could take Judge, Jury, Executioner, or you could take Crusade here. And if you take Crusade, then really what you're going to do is you're going to switch up your talents just a slight bit and play around your 30-second windows as well as you can, with your 1 minute windows really just being the Divine Toll plus Execution Sentence right here, except you're not going to get those refunded Holy Power. So let me show you guys what this rotation looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and Blade of Justice, Execution Sentence, Wake, Hammer of Light into a Divine Toll, Hammer, oh, it actually, there's a bug right there. The Divine Toll consumed my Divine Purpose. That bug has kind of been around since this most recent build. Yeah, you just have a really quick burst window. The difference is your Hammer of Lights are just going to be consistently higher. But with the other build, your burst damage and your consistent damage are higher. In this iteration of Templar, Hammer of Light is not that pinnacle ability that it is on retail. And that is because of such significant buffs to Final Verdict. So really what Hammer of Light does is it enables you to get your damage rolling by applying judgments, by hitting pretty hard, by getting your Shake the Heavens rolling and getting the Undisputed ruling out for the haste. But right now, I mean, Ret feels absolutely fantastic. There's a couple different ways you can play this build too. Like, you don't have to play Crusade here. You can play Judge, Jury, Executioner, and you could play Shortened Quickened Invocation right here for Shortened Divine Toll. One of the reasons I do like the longer 1 minute cooldown Divine Toll, even with Divine Exaction, is because it causes my my Judgment or my Hammer Wrath to generate 2 Holy Power rather than 1 Holy Power, at least for the next 3 casts after the Divine Toll. So it kind of, you know, they both feel good. Let me show you guys the rotation one more time. Wake, Hammer of Light, Final Verdict, Final Verdict, Art of War, Final Verdict, Divine Toll, Final Verdict, Art of War, Final Verdict. I mean, they both feel really good. Yeah, so you guys can look forward to many upcoming different builds with Templar here. I haven't really played too much Herald of the Sun, but Herald of the Sun also feels really good, and I think it will feel better when Hammer of Wrath actually works, because currently it doesn't. And you know, you have a whole talent tree row of the hero talents right here kind of devoted to Hammer of Wrath, and it's just not really doing too much for the spec. All right, if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.